Now children, after discussion of historical development of the periodic table and some important features of S, P, D and F block elements, next content is IUP is the name of element, not IUP is the name of compound, right? But one condition is given here, when atomic number is greater than 100, right? Some unknown, one unknown element is given as X, right? Its atomic number is 101. Then how to write its name? For 1, what is written? Un, it means 1. And for 2, bi, like this. 3, tri. 4, quad. 5, pent. 6, hex, like this. These are numerical prefix. And for 0, nil. Nil, it means 0. Okay children? And common suffix is em. Suffix is em. Right? This element is given, atomic number is 101 and its IUP is a name. For 1, un. 0, nil. Again 1, un. And suffix is em. Right? So what is un, nil, anium is its IUP is a name. Right? If atomic number is 102, then un, nil, bium. For another element is Y, atomic number is 2, then un, nil, bium. Bium is 2, common, em suffix. 15, unknown element is Z, un, nil, pentium. Okay children? The next is periodicity. Periodicity, it means repetition of same chemical properties after fixed interval or gap in the periodic table, right? So first is periodicity of physical properties. Variation of some physical properties from one direction to another direction. First is periodicity of atomic size. What occurs? Right, on moving left to right, as we move from left to right in the periodic table, what is observed? Atomic size decreases or increases, right? In the reverse direction, from top to bottom or along the group, what is observed? Atomic size increases or decreases. Okay children? What do you mean by atomic size? Atomic size means distance from the center of nucleus till valence shell. This is atomic radius, and atomic radius decides atomic size. Okay? Now, the first trend of atomic size across the period. Alignment of period in horizontal manner, right? Or from left to right. I am writing elements of second period. First is lithium, then beryllium, then boron, C, N, O, F, and this is exceptional case, neon. Because in case of noble elements, valence shell is completely filled. Increasing order of atomic number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Now study of atomic size across the period. Only one direction. This head of arrow is showing direction of movement, right, from this to this direction. Okay children? Then this trend is based on effective nuclear charge. Effective nuclear charge, it means force of attraction between protons and electrons, right? For example, lithium. Nucleus, first orbit, second orbit. Number of valence electron only one. Then beryllium, first nucleus, then first orbit, second. Gradual decrease in size, right? Because how many valence electrons are present here? 2, like this. Or you can show putting dot. 1 electron, like this. Here 2 electrons. Okay? Boron, first nucleus, first orbit, and then second orbit. 2 electrons. In this case, how many? 3 valence electrons. Valence means outermost. First of all, variation of atomic size across the period. In case of lithium, 1 valence electron is present. Beryllium, 2 valence electrons are present. Here is gradual increase in the number of valence electrons. Then what is the effect of number of valence electron, children? Increasing number of valence electron always increases inward pull. Inward means what is the direction of this attractive force towards center. And this increasing inward pull decreases atomic size, right? Number of shell remains same, 2 orbits in each case, but what is increasing? Number of valence electrons. Okay? So what is observed, children? Decrease in atomic size. Atomic size decreases, right? In case of noble elements, exceptional case, what is observed? It increase in size because valence shell is completely filled. Then due to electronic repulsion between this electronic repulsion in valence shell increases its size. So what is written here? In exception, this is exception case, but regular trend is decrease in atomic size on moving from which to which direction? From left to right direction in the periodic table or across the period. Okay, children? Second, direction of movement from top to bottom. From top to bottom, reverse trend is observed because direction of movement is just opposite. Now top to bottom. T is written for top, B for bottom, and in first group, which element is placed? Hydrogen, right? Then lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, and bottommost element is francium, right? Francium is radioactive element, children. Bottommost element is radioactive due to its big nucleus. But here is study or discussion of trend. What is observed? Opposite trend, right? Because along the group, children, group number is same. From hydrogen to francium, here all elements are placed in which group? First group. Here group number is 1, right? It means in each case only one valence electron is present, like this. Hydrogen is placed in first period, right? Number of period indicates number of shell, right? So after nucleus, how many shells are present? Only one shell in hydrogen, right? One valence electron. Lithium, what is its period number? 2. This one is 3. This is horizontal row. This one is 4. This is 5. This is 6. And maximum, how many periods are there? 7 only in the model periodic table. right? So from 1 to 7, what is observed? Increase in number of shells. In second period, first nucleus, then first and second. But this number of valence electron remains same. I am writing only valence electron because only valence electron decides magnitude of inward pull, right? Third element is sodium. Nucleus 1, 2, 3. Third period 1, 2, 3. Number of electron same number. Potassium fourth period. Nucleus 1, 2, 3 and 4. Right? Next is rubidium, fifth. Nucleus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same number of electron. Valence electron. 6. Cesium. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Same number of electron. And last is francium. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, children. What is common trend? On moving down the group, it means within same group, atomic size increases, right? Because this effective nuclear charge, force of attraction between protons or between nucleus and valence electrons decreases. What is observed? Increase in atomic size from top to bottom or from first period to seventh period. Now second is electronegativity. Electronegativity is shown by heteronuclear molecule. Right? One heteronuclear molecule is hydrochloric acid. Right? This is molecular property which is shown by a molecule, not by isolated atom. Right? Chlorine is most electronegative. Then what happens? Shifting of this bonded pair of electrons. Shifting of bonded pair of electron towards most electronegative atom is known as electronegativity. This head of arrow is showing shifting of this pair of one chemical bond. It means one pair of electron. Minimum pair is required. So this head is showing shifting of this bonded pair of electron towards chlorine. What is the actual position? After shifting, this pair of electron is very close to chlorine. Right? This chlorine or most electronegative atom becomes negatively charged. Right? The shifting occurs in bonded state. What is written? Minus del. Here is no bond breaking or bond cleavage. Here is only shifting. Okay, children? Negative charge. Electron increases. Negative charge of electron increases negative polarity. On which atom? Most electronegative atom. And second atom is most electropositive. What is its residual charge, remaining charge plus del. This sign is del. Right? This property of molecule is known as electronegativity. I am repeating same concept, children. Shifting of bonded pair of electron towards most electronegative atom is known as electronegativity, which is shown by arrow. Head of arrow is directed towards most electronegative atom. Now variation. comparison across and along. Across the period, it is left to right. Electronegativity property is written here. This property increases. Right? This trend, electronegativity increases by, because non-metallic character increases. Non-metals are placed in which block? P block, and P block position is right hand side of the periodic table. Okay children? Top to bottom like this. Same trend, same property decreases. Opposite trend is also. Right? Here is comparison of electronegativity across and along. Right? Now next physical property is electron affinity. Now children, second physical property is electron affinity. Electron means negative charge, right? And affinity means attraction, right? Electron affinity is also known as electron gain enthalpy. Affinity means attraction, right? This property is shown by neutral isolated atom which is present in gaseous phase, right? Charge is absent here, so the atom is neutral, physical state is gaseous, and electron is accepted in its valence shell. In case of fluorine, 287, its atomic number is 17. 287, how many valence electrons are present? Right? What is it? Its strong tendency to accept one more electron in its valence shell to complete its octet. Octet means 8 electrons, or to attain stable electron configuration like noble elements. 288 is electron configuration of argon, right? And argon is noble element. Same tendency is shown by halogens to accept one electron. After accepting, what is the new configuration of this chloride anion? 288. Okay children? But what happens in this process? Some amount of energy is lost. This is exothermic process. Electron enthalpy, electron affinity or electron gain enthalpy is exothermic process. Right? First step is exothermic process. When one more electron is accepted in same valence shell, then process is endothermic. Okay children? In case of O minus 2, how many electrons are accepted? 2. Right? Requirement of electron depends upon number of valence electrons. Like in case of oxygen, 8 atomic number, 2, 6. How many electrons are required? 2 more to complete 8 electrons, right? But electron gain enthalpy or affinity is shown in multi steps, not only single step. First step, one electron is accepted, then O minus. This one is unstable. New configuration is 2, 7. 2, 7, it means 7 plus 2, 9. This is fluorine-like configuration. Atomic number of fluorine is 9. Right children? This one is heat. Heat means exothermic reaction which is written towards right hand side. In second step, electron is accepted by anion children. Anion, it means negative ion. Then what happens? Some repulsive force develops between negative electron and negative ion. To overcome this force of repulsion, a small amount of energy is supplied. So what is its nature? Endothermic, right? Then it forms an ion, and this anion is present in which state? Bivalent state. Now this one is stable. 2, 8, right? 2, 7. One more electron is accepted in valence shell of oxide anion. What is new configuration? 2, 8. This is neon-like configuration. What is total sum? 2 plus 8 is equal to 10. Okay, children? What about trend? What is a trend? Across the period and along the group. Electron accepting tendency is a strong tendency of non-metals. Non-metals always accept electrons. Non-metals are electronegative. What should this nature of this trend across the period? Across the period, electron affinity increases. Electron gain tendency or enthalpy increases. Right? Now next is study of ionization enthalpy. Ionization enthalpy or ionization potential or ionization energy is just opposite of this electron affinity. Now next property is ionization enthalpy. Children, ionization enthalpy, it means the minimum amount of energy which is required to remove loosely bound electron from valence shell of atom is known as its IE. Right? In case of sodium, its atomic number is 11, distribution of electron 281. Then heat is returned towards left hand side, which is a part of product. It means this process is endothermic process. Heat is absorbed, right? Then what happens? Stable electron configuration is obtained. Sodium atom, 11 electrons are present, which is unstable EC, unstable electron configuration. After loss of electron, this is neon-like configuration. But this amount of heat energy is known as its IE, ionization energy or enthalpy, right? Second case, magnesium, atomic number is 12, distribution of electron 282. First IE, what is written here? IE1. It means the minimum amount of energy which is required to remove only one valence electron is known as its first IE or IE1. Like this, IE1. Okay, children. After loss of one electron, then how many electrons? 281. Sodium-like configuration. This one is also unstable, right? In second step, electron is removed from valence shell of cation, right? And cation is always smaller than anion. It means strong force of attraction develops between nucleus and valence electrons, right? So in second step, high amount of energy is required to remove its valence electrons, by which what is obtained? Stable electron configuration. Okay, here is removal of electron one by one. First of all, only one electron is lost and then one more electron. So what is total charge on magnesium? +2, right? But relationship between first IE and second IE, which one is greater? And by very important question, comparison of ionization energies or enthalpy. Children, this relationship is given. Second IE is always greater than first IE. Like this, IE2 is greater than IE1. What is the reason? In case of IE2, electron is removed from valence shell of cation. In case of IE1, electron is removed from valence shell of neutral atom, which is slightly bigger than cation, right? If one more electron is removed, it means third electron is also removed, then IE is known as third ionization energy or enthalpy. Like in case of aluminium, total charge on aluminium is +3, right? Then what name is given? Third IE. Okay? Okay, children. Now third example, where valency of metal ion is +3. First step, this is electron configuration of aluminum. Its atomic number is 13283. First IE, this is first step of removal of electron, which forms monovalent cation, right? Second, when electron is removed from valence shell of cation, monovalent cation, right? In third case, electron is removed from valence shell of bivalent cation. What is total charge on this aluminium? +2, right? Which one is smallest in size? Al +2, right? Then Al +1. What is the order of size of aluminium? Like this. This is increasing order of atomic size, and IE depends upon atomic size. As atomic size decreases, IE increases. Okay, children? Then relationship between first IE, second IE, and third IE. What is the relationship? This important relationship, important property, comparison of different IE. Third IE is always greater than second. Second is greater than first IE. And what is the reason? Reason is difference in atomic radii. Okay, children? Now trend. Here is comparison across and along. Across the period, it means from left to right, as atomic size decreases, IE increases. What is observed? Increase in ionization energy, and in a reverse manner from top to bottom, same property decreases because atomic size increases. Okay, children? Now next is metallic nature. Metallic nature also depends upon atomic size. Increasing atomic size increases electropositive nature or metallic nature, right? And decreasing atomic size decreases metallic nature or increases non-metallic character. Arrange the given ions in their increasing order of ionic radii. Radius of ion is known as ionic radius, and radius of atom is known as atomic radius, and radius means half of the internuclear distance. Okay. Now, children, first of all categorize cation and then anion. Always cation, size of cation is smaller than anion, right? Increasing charge on cation decreases its size, and increasing charge of anion increases its size. This one is N-3, trivalent anion, divalent anion, monovalent anion, sodium monovalent cation, mono means one, magnesium divalent cation, aluminium trivalent cation, right? Increasing order, then start from cation and ending to anion. So first of all aluminium, then magnesium, then sodium, then monovalent anion, bivalent anion, and last nitrite anion. Okay, children, this is increasing order of the ionic radii, because each species is present in which state? Ionic state. Okay.